We're at the stub.
Holy crap! Look who's here.
Yeah. He's real. He exists.
He's real. He's here. You're probably thinking, wait, he's not on the same camera. Well, I mean, he's over there.
Yeah.
Close enough, right? We couldn't fit everyone in one frame, so we have two cameras. Ooh. And we actually have an unexpected second special guest, Greg. So I don't think you've ever been in our live.
No, not a video.
But we've known Greg. He's another fixture in our Ferrari world in Austin. But Josh will be here in a little bit. He's desperately trying to fix his car. We've been having a hell of a time with his car today. It's just not cooperating. So anyway, how are you doing, Fred?
What's that?
I said, how are you doing?
Doing good. All right.
I guess I got to kind of
Good to
yell.
be here.
He's like over in the next room because we don't want to have it echoing real bad. The 430 sounds amazing. It's really good.
It sounds so good.
Unbelievable exhaust.
We'll have Fred. We'll have Jesus Christ, Josh. We'll have Josh start it up in a little while and give us a little carbon monoxide poisoning. It'll be great.
Still a little bit in the room.
Dang, Fred is in the timeout corner.
What's up, Kevin? Hey, Mark. What's up, JS360?
Well, we were originally going to have him.
What's happening, buddy?
We were going to have him sit in his 308 and go live, but I guess we decided not to do that.
Yeah.
Which you still haven't even driven.
No. Well, we got to do the CVs, right?
Maybe we should do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll call it Greasy Friday.
Do his 308 CVs tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we saved you the prime spot, Josh.
Yay.
Oh yay, Josh's favorite.
I'm so full from dinner.
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
dude. I
That food
know.
was excellent.
That was too much.
It was a terrible idea to eat that much. Who's the new guy? That is Greg. And he.
Oh, Fred's in the kitchen.
He's in
Maybe
the
I should go
kitchen.
hang out with Fred.
I could.
I'm gonna go hang out with Fred. He's lonely over there.
Squeezing.
I
Yeah.
can actually see the freaking chat.
Oh yeah, that's who. We could pull the camera in closer, I suppose. Oh, see, he is actually in this stuff.
Tender moments.
Look at that.
Fred can't be
Yeah, I
hanging
can
out in the
pull this
kitchen
thing
by
closer.
himself.
Yeah, I'm so lonely. I mean, what's up with this?
Don't go too far. Magic lube.
It's kind of weird because we can't really hear it.
Do we have a 308 script?
Well, we can hear it.
Oh, no.
No, we don't
Not
have
yet.
308 script. We
Well,
need a 308 running.
Just have AI write the script.
Should.
We could.
Do you want me to?
I'm not opposed to
do
that.
Full
Have
screen.
AI generated content.
Kevin, Bulb Chat GPT.
Like scroll it down. There it is. Oh, okay, I see it.
You guys are backwards.
Oh, it's
Oh, the subscribe. Yeah, it's because it's mirrored. Because
we can point
It's
at things.
loop time.
intros. Greg. Tyler.
Okay, so
Josh.
that's at the top
I think
normally.
they know everybody except me.
Fred.
Too.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah,
right?
You've been on
Yeah.
videos, but not like live.
What's up, Jocko?
Yeah, they've been like,
You've probably
Hey,
been in
Jocko.
videos here and there.
Yeah.
But never in a live
You,
stream.
yeah, Magic
Well,
Lube,
yeah.
right?
Either way, Greg texted me earlier today. He's like, "Hey, Fred's in town." We're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Cool. You guys doing anything?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're gonna go to dinner." Okay. We're like, "Yeah, come join us, please."
I need to not be home.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's
Yeah,
up,
one
man?
of those type of days. I just need to get out. I need some Ferrari stuff.
Not great.
How did the rest of the
On the
997 turn out?
997.
I haven't finished it
I'm not
actually.
looking good.
I suppose we could pull up. We should pull up our
Oh, yeah.
a cell phone or whatever and walk
Do
around
a
the
tour
shop.
of the
Yeah,
terribleness.
tour of the shop. We could show off all the horrible things that are going on this week.
I could get my laptop out and do that.
Here, just
Yeah,
take
yeah,
this.
here, go for it.
Take
I'll
this.
just do mine and you can
Oh, okay.
chill right there.
Josh is gonna fire up his
Dude, that's
laptop
Greg.
and stroll around the shop.
good
and show
buddy
you
of
everything
ours.
that's going on and how everything's not great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let Fred
dude.
go over to the temple and
Magic
invite
Friday.
Hindu Hugh
Oh, God.
to the
Gotta get my
live.
hands
We
all
actually-
greasy and do the fancy hands.
We were actually joking, like if we were doing a live stream and Temple guy showed up, what would we do? I'm like, I think we'd totally have him on the live.
Yeah.
He has to be.
He has
Hey,
to.
Scott.
Watching.
I could walk over there.
What's happening, buddy?
Yeah, you should, dude. You should do a live stream from your cell phone and just walk over there.
Oh, shit.
I've been waiting for the security cam footage.
Yeah.
Oh,
We all just want to see the video of him just like walking around and coming in so we can
Jeez.
understand.
yeah. I guess I could save some of that one of these.
You know.
Any sales in the past week? Yes, we sold the 993 and we got the 997 on trade. So that's, I think, the only sale this week. Oh, you got the mute. There you go. Yes, click the thumbs up,
Yes,
please. You guys should all sit together. I mean, then we're gonna be like this big.
Here, you can see how everybody's.
Yeah.
you like our trash cam tripod?
Yeah.
Super high tech, man. Things and chips.
So I'm in the chair and I can roll around the shop like this.
It's a tour.
I like it.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's working great.
Check out.
There's the 997,
The turd.
the turd. We're gonna have to come up with a name for that thing.
Yeah.
It's half unwrapped.
Dan, you got to the door handle here and didn't finish.
Yeah. Well, I gotta pull off the damn door handle.
Look at that thing.
Zoom in. I mean, we could pull the trash can closer.
Well,
You want to pull it in a little closer?
Zoom in on that terrible shit.
Okay. And so I have to kind of go this. Yeah.
All right, let's see. We
Keep
got.
coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Twist a little this way. Oh, the other way.
See Fred's over
There you go.
there.
That's good.
Yeah, we're not pulling a fast one on you guys. I'm actually here at the stub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some cars over here. Got a sweet 308 over in the corner.
Yeah, go
Oh, yeah.
outside and look at the better cars outside.
It's true. All the good
Oh
cars.
yeah.
All the good cars are outside.
Oh, yeah. We have,
Yeah, I'll go outside and show
Yeah.
you.
although you might lose internet, you might have to keep the door open.
Let's see what's
Let's
cool.
give them a quick little preview.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That's a good looking parking lot. Oh, started to lose internets. There, it's stuttering.
It's coming back.
We generally do not.
Good to see you too, Jocko.
We just got this 430 right here, this Spider.
Oh yeah.
Not advertised yet. That
Yeah.
one is sold. That's my car that's I'm about to throw off today. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, we normally do not take wrapped cars, but well, so anytime someone offers us a wrapped car, we tell them we don't really want a
here with
wrapped car,
AC.
and we usually subtract a substantial amount of money for the car, like $10,000 to $20,000, depending on the car and how bad we think the wrap's going to be to remove and the risk involved with the wrap. And so that's the case with this car because we knew there was a high probability that it was going to need paint work, and our assumption was correct. It 100% needs paint work. So yeah, we had to get that car cheap as hell because now we have to fix it. So not only is it going to have to get fixed, but it's also going to take time. So yeah, this is why we don't like wrapped cars. If you have a wrapped car and you ask for it on trade, we will consider it, but you're going to get a really, really terrible offer. Jocko demands you come on the tour, Fred.
I know. You know what? I would, but I just can't sit in the car that long.
Peer pressure. Come on.
No, seriously. You guys know.
Oh, I know.
Just use pain drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to drive on paint.
Weed's legal there. It's okay.
especially not in a supercar.
Well, you could still come, Fred, and just hang out at the condo and not go on the drives.
2?
We can't hear you.
Yeah, Josh, we
The door
can't hear you
closed.
because the door closed.
Isn't it a 997?
Which 992?
I think he's talking about the 997.
The 997?
Or is he talking about the GT3 with the Martini livery?
I mean, that's still got the Martini livery. We've never moved the wrap off of
Can
a
you guys
992.
hear me?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. So,
No.
Hugh, what about the
There you go.
296?
Fred and Greg on the same live. What a time to be alive. Oh, it's Scott. Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
because he knows you. The 997.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sorry.
it was
Okay,
gonna
yeah. How to remove it? The steam gun, the steamer. It's actually coming off pretty easy, except for the hood where the paint was messed with. It actually peeled off a bunch of paint.
That's weird. Everybody
Yeah.
can hear me except
Yeah.
for you guys.
We can't hear you, Josh.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
So
Okay, I can unmute my.
be. You guys can hear me too, right?
So now it's gonna probably
That's
echo.
I think they could.
Everybody can hear me, but you guys can't hear me.
Right.
We had the audio off.
That's weird.
Well, no, I had the audio off because it
Oh.
echoes.
I'll shut the door.
well,
Well, then
leave the door.
that's the problem. When the door is shut, it echoes. Whatever.
Yep.
Is it echoing?
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, and I'm just wondering if it echoes.
I don't
Maybe
hear an echo.
Okay, well, if you guys hear it echo, let us know.
We'll separate from Fred further away.
Yeah. This is the problem when we have this many people all in the same. Actually, I just realized something. We have 3 streams coming from one interwebs,
And it's solid.
and it's no one's bitching.
yeah, that's awesome.
Good on us for having real internets at the.
Hugh, as little as possible.
We actually, at some point, have talked. Josh and I actually even talked about: do we, instead of making the upstairs a bedroom, do we turn it into like a live stream studio?
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Because we could do that. We could like put a nice, like you have the center table and you have cameras positioned.
Yeah.
You could set up the lighting and such that it's always set
And
up.
we have an AC unit in that room that would keep.
Yeah,
you
it could even be
frozen
cooled
in
down
there.
to like nuclear winter.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And it'll set you up for the inevitable podcast.
Yeah.
Uh,
Normal guy.
Normal guy
Supercast.
podcast.
I mean, isn't that what this really kind of is?
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean,
We
podcast is like, think about a podcast. It's like not having the people ask you questions live, but you're just talking to yourselves for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems, I don't know. Lidocaine pain patches? Jeez.
Oh, Jocko, it's beyond lidocaine.
This is
I'm
the
just-
just Ferrari casting couch.
That's the casting chair right
I don't
there.
even know how I'm even going to be able to drive my manual cars. It's
I like
that
that.
bad.
Have a sponsors themed studio. I like that idea.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That could
I'm on the toilet bowl's edge of retiring.
Yeah.
I've never heard it
Yeah.
described that
I've
way.
never
Good
heard
for-
of this.
Is that far away?
Good
or
for you,
close?
Hugh.
Yeah. Is the toilet bowl edge close?
You can
or
retire, do it.
far?
That's a
By all
candy.
means, do it. Go enjoy your life, especially if you have the means to do it. Working
Fred's
sucks.
apparently on the toilet bowl's edge as well.
He's on the toilet bowl's edge of moving to Texas. That's what he is.
You've had a bunch of epidurals, Scott? Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
Scott.
I've had 2.
Well, you're a weightlifter. You're a weightlifter, right, Scott? So you probably
Yeah.
really put a lot of pressure on your joints.
So, nearest BDSM dungeon for the stub.
Oh, God.
Asking for Hugh. Nice. Oh, we never got around to making the only Ferrari shirts.
I
We need to
actually
do
made the
that.
logo. I just never got around to putting it on a shirt and doing that.
Dang it,
But I
we
will.
need that.
I will at some point.
Oh, I do have a piece of news of interest. Something did happen this week. I'm not going to say hired, but brought on a local person. His name is Nick.
Sweet.
He's not really wanting to be on camera a bunch, so I don't know how
Pieces and
much he's
burgers.
going to be on camera. What? What?
What?
You were saying something.
Oh no, I just read what Scott said, that he lifts a lot of pizzas and burgers now. You know, he's a
Oh, yeah.
bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. So we have Nick joining us on our team as he's doing the website stuff. So he already actually has started. We're gonna move the entire website to a new platform. Oh, your laptop's battery's dying. So hopefully we're gonna have a new parts website I'm gonna guess in 2 months.
Nice.
So we're totally moving it to a new platform.
Cool.
We'll see how that works. We also talked to a few investors. One or two were serious. One in particular we've talked to that we have some interesting ideas. But that stuff's, again, that's going to take months to kind of, those are much more longer drawn out stuff. And I don't even know if you really even notice that those things happen. They won't really change what you see from the business perspective,
Yeah.
outward looking. Yeah, we're moving to Shopify.
I'm
Correct. Is Nick hiding from the Popo or the IRS? More likely the IRS.
sorry. So it's technically Casey, is what you're saying?
Yeah, no, Casey would be hiring from the Popos
Or Ferrari.
or Ferrari.
Yeah, we should make those only Ferrari shirts and have Clayton come out and have the studio upstairs. That'd be fun.
I mean, the studio would be an interesting idea because you'd get way better acoustics than this. This is, I'm sure, pretty horrible acoustics.
Yep.
But whatever.
It actually sounds pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Well, we have a decent microphone.
Yeah, it doesn't sound bad at all.
Cool.
Good. Well, hey, the microphone razor was worth it.
And your Christmas merch, yeah?
Christmas merch now? I mean, all of our stuff's like
It's
made to order,
okay.
so.
Just the only Ferrari shirt with a Santa hat on the O.
Ah. Oh.
Done.
Mm.
Sold.
Damn, you're hired.
$1,500 an hour.
Any activity in the GT40? No.
Okay, I'll take that. I don't know if it's going to be acupuncture.
I say that's the one that comes with the happy ending, right? What's the record for most live people or most people in our live? When we were doing the CNC motor stuff, I want to say we had 400 or 500 people at one time. Those were consistently getting like 300 to 400 people because everyone was like really involved and like really, or not really involved, really interested in that. But yeah, anyway.
I think we've had 7 or 8 at once.
I don't know if it was maybe it was not during the live. I mean, it allows us up to 10 people.
Yeah. I've had like 4 people at my house, and we've had multiple people on.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know. A
Hmm.
lot.
Have we considered selling any other semi-exotic brands such as Lotus Maserati? Yes, we have. Well, we've considered that. I mean, it has to be stuff that we can make money on, right? So.
So just not Lotus and Maserati, but basically any others.
Right. Normal Guy Supercar private label
I like
tequila
that
and wine.
idea.
I'm in. Let's do it. The microphone, is it directional?
No.
I mean, that's an omnidirectional mic. I just talk louder because I've been doing this long enough that I know that if I don't talk louder, that my voice doesn't come up on camera. So, yeah, that's just, 2,200 videos will do that to you. Fred, can you drive your paddle shifting car?
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly my I have Achilles tendonitis, like almost in both legs, and then I have like
Those are sick.
my lower back hurts. So you combine those both, and so it makes it a little bit more difficult to drive a manual car. My Volkswagens aren't too bad, but anything with a little bit of a heavier clutch, it's a challenge.
So the 308 is going to suck.
Yeah, but I didn't buy it. I mean, it's just that's a trophy. That's like ooh, look at me, I got a 308.
Trophy.
I'm so cool.
All right.
It's the Magnum car, man. It's epic.
So what you're going to do is go out there, put on a fake stash,
Yes.
and a Hawaiian t-shirt,
Yes.
and then just like jerk off. Got it.
If that's code for California car meet, then yeah.
Tyler, will you be Higgins?
No answer. Plead the fifth.
He was right.
Weed will fix that right up. Jeez.
Yeah,
I
as soon as you replace the CVs, we got to get Dan out there to start his practicing his peel outs from the not the median, the
Oh, you said you bought that shirt. It never came.
which one? No, I haven't bought it yet.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
you said you bought it.
Yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look at it tomorrow,
Okay.
and I'll order it up for you.
No, take
Two
your time.
different colors. He had the red one and the blue one.
Yep.
Oh God, the short
Yeah.
shorts.
And your cargo shorts are just fine. That's
You guys think I'm not above embarrassing myself? Did you see the cut video? Give me a break.
Pretty good.
I wore those short shorts with pride.
That's pretty good.
the short shorts from the
Would you rather
80s.
see
Those are
Christy
funny.
Brinkley through it?
I
Yes.
mean, yeah, that's an easy.
Even
answer.
today. It's a shame no one has really done a singer type treatment for Ferraris. They're what was that Japanese company, Koenig or whatever? They made some special one-off.
Those are old.
Yeah, that was like Testarossas and 355s and stuff. But those were cool. Those were kind of Koenig. They're singer-ish, I guess. I don't know.
Scott wants to rent a Maybach and drive me around. Yeah,
I
I'm
think-
fine for that. Yeah, let's do it.
The problem is like Ferrari modification is sacrosanct, right? Like people don't want you to modify a Ferrari. And I think people in the Porsche world are like, hell yeah, modify it. And so the singer like modifies and everyone's going, cool. And you have a company modify a Ferrari and everyone goes, boo, no one wants that. And it's worth crap. I mean, look at Liberty Walk. Dude, the Liberty Walk Ferraris are my favorite
Yeah.
because they hit the auction block and they're like, oh, like I spent $150,000 modifying this car. And everyone's like, and it's worth nothing now. No one wants it. I mean, they just plummet in value. Plummet.
Wait, Dan, what car was this?
What?
What car was this?
Oh, Liberty Walk 458s and stuff.
Oh, you know what? I love Liberty Walk body kits.
Get out.
Yeah.
That's why he's standing over there.
Right. Hold
I
on a
kinda
second.
like
Let
them.
me
I
turn
love
off
them.
his
I love the
full.
rivets and everything. I think they look cool.
I can just turn Fred off. And there we go.
Oh man, I got booted. I got booted. Okay, I won't talk about Liberty Walk kits anymore.
No, it's fine. Whatever. Some people like them. I think if you're going to do a wide body, do a proper wide body, not one that's riveted on.
I will say, like the full GT3
Yeah.
kit cars, like those are pretty.
Yeah, it's proper
straight
wide
on.
body where it's like it looks like it belongs. Like Liberty Walks are like a bolt-on kit. It looks like, you know what a Liberty Walk kit reminds me of? It looks like the kind of crap that back in like the late 90s, early 2000s that people would bolt onto a Honda. They'd buy some body kit and just like zip it right on with like sheet metal screws, and you're like, what the hell is that? That's what Liberty Walk looks like.
Dan's full of it. He really likes it.
No, I don't. I really don't.
I like it. For
It's
You know
sad.
what? You know what we can do? We can pick up that black 458 Liberty Walk it
Get out.
and just like take it around, just do donuts all around Texas.
Yeah, well,
All
well,
around
that would be
Lisbon.
fitting for that. Yeah.
right? People will be like, oh, yay. That two-tone red black 430, did they know someone at Ferrari to make that happen, or was it just the dealer ordered? I think they had to be a special customer to get that. I don't think you could just be like, oh yeah, let me get this special two-tone paint. You can't like just walk into the dealership and get that. But now they have like the Altier program and stuff, and I think they're doing more and more one-off customization. But again, you can't just like walk into front and be like, I would like to custom order an Altier Ferrari, and they'd be like, piss off. So it's special clients, I think. But I'm not one of these people, so I can't say for sure.
Yeah, they have like McLaren color shifting paint now. They have all sorts of.
Yeah, there's all sorts of crazy crap. Yeah, and like when you look at like the Altier cars, like they do some crazy crap that's pretty cool. Like they have like a whole entire, like if you're really gonna do it right, they fly you out to Italy and they have like the little special room or whatever you can specify them and stuff. It's pretty cool. Speaking of Trans Am, I'm so glad you mentioned that, Jocko. We did actually buy something this week at auction, and I kind of gave it away by saying what it was. We bought. You guys are gonna love this. We're gonna totally do some videos on it. A 2000 Pontiac Firebird WS6
Yeah.
with 8,700 miles on it.
Poor car just sat.
Oh, it
in
just
the
sat there,
garage.
and no one ever drove it.
I hope it works.
Yeah. So
I mean,
that's
it's-
gonna be smoky burnouts on YouTube.
It's green lighted, whatever. If it doesn't work, we're sending it back. They can eat a D on that
Yeah.
one. Yeah. So that thing we're supposed to get probably next week.
We should call Dan Burt.
It's badass. I can't wait.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds. This is straight from like
Smokey
my early
the Bear,
days
though.
of
It's a new
car
one.
world. Can you do a conversion at 458? Nope. We've been asked that 1,000 times. You cannot convert a 458. You need a totally different
Not worth it.
transmission, standalone ECUs. It ain't gonna work. It's stupid expensive, pointless.
Oh,
Yep.
Scott's excited.
Yeah. Jocko had a Firebird 400. HO. Hell yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Trans Am Brothers. Hell yeah.
He had the white kit car. I
Yeah.
called it the white kit car.
I showed Meg pictures of it, and she's like, "Oh, I thought it was gonna have the fire chicken on it."
Oh,
I was like, "Yeah, they didn't do it in that generation."
That's funny.
She thought it was gonna be like the Billy Madison, like the black with gold fire chicken on it. I'm like, that would be pretty amazing.
that would be.
I want to get one of those.
Did you see the Trans Am April Fool's ad?
There you go, Hugh.
No.
I can't remember if it was Motor Trend or Road and Track. But they did this like back page of the magazine was this whole like fake advertisement that Firebird or Trans Am was coming back.
Oh man.
Yeah, but it was all fake. It was great though, 'cause it was just the flaming chicken was like the whole background of,
Oh, that's
of this
awesome.
image.
Yeah, still got the GT40. So we were approved to list it at Bring a Trailer, and they won't let you list it until you have the title in your hand. And we paid that car off in April 26th, and we called the bank like sometime in May, like after a couple weeks or whatever, and like, hey, just making sure that the lien was paid off. And like, oh yeah, it's been paid off. You're good. So like, cool. Just waiting on the DMV. So I called the DMV this week. Like, hey, did you guys happen to mail out the title? Like, the lien's never been released, so no. And I'm like, so I call the bank and I'm like, hey, what's up with the lien? And like, oh yeah, you did pay it off, huh? I'm like, yep. How about sending out that lien release? So they're like, oh yeah, we should probably do that, blah blah. Anyway, they sent out the lien release. So
Can we
What's up, David?
I don't want to because we refer a lot of people to them, and usually they're good.
Okay.
This was a hopefully just a one-time f up.
Gotcha.
Remember that bank's
Jocko wants
What I'm thinking of, remember that bank's great.
Starts with the U,
Yep.
ends with the FCU.
I think that car's going to do well. It's a good car. That
The
was a good
GT40?
purchase, I think.
What, the GT40?
No, the Trans Am.
Oh, we're gonna. I
Oh,
think it's-
GT40. Someone will buy that eventually.
Oh, the GT40.
It's just got to go to the right owner.
Yeah, I think the GT40 is going to do really well. It's the right color, the right everything.
Jocko, sell one of your Ferraris and you could buy it, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jocko, you like it. You wanted that street legal race car.
I'll rent to own your Pista, Jocko.
Rent to own.
You're really big on this rent to
Yeah,
own
I
thing
know.
lately.
You're the person who keeps calling us asking, do you take payments?
Pretty much.
God damn it.
Hugh,
I
it's
just want to know
real.
what stupid money is for
356
Jocko.
only goes out when the
No,
weather
yes,
it's a performance.
100 degrees.
True. Wait, Jocko said if I had stupid money. Wait a minute. Yeah, you've got a Pista
And an SF90.
and an
And a
SF90
458.
Fiorano.
Maybe sell Greg the Pista, and then you can buy the GT40.
You
We
could
can
buy 3
facilitate this.
GT40s.
Yeah, you could buy 2 or 3 GT40s with that. Jeez. What are you? You on the phone? All right.
What? No.
Scott asked how often do you get out in the 356. Funny
Dan
thing,
actually drove it home the other day.
yeah. So the other day, I had the Scud here, and the Scud got disabled because we didn't have an exhaust in it. I'm like, oh crap, I need to drive a car home. And we were having a really bad day. One of those days where like nothing's going right. Just like, take the 356.
Nice.
I'm like, that's a great idea. And I did. And I smiled the whole way home. And then when I got home, Meg's mom was there. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I got to give her a ride in this thing. So I'm like, come outside. You need to come for a ride in this car. And she's like, what car is it? I'm like, look at this. And she's like, oh my God, it's so cute. So I took her down the street and whatever. And she was like, this is a great car. And then Meg took a picture of it, posted on Facebook, and said, Mom bought a new car. It was good. Factory
Shorting
5.
Tesla stock.
Yeah, right. Factory 5 cars, what do you think of the body styles? Depends on the car. Like, I don't like they make a GT40 thing and it looks terrible. But their Shelby Cobra looks really good.
Yeah, the Daytona Coupe they do.
Yep, yeah, it
Really
looks
nice.
great. But their GT40 looks terrible. It doesn't look right. Oh yeah, okay, so Scott, now that you're not doing the rally thing, when are you coming out here? Because we need to have some Scott out here. Oh, we fly up on the 6th, Chuck. By the way, it sounds like it's really echoing now. Is it? I wonder if it sounds like his microphone's picking up my voice. Maybe I need to talk slightly quieter. I don't know. Whatever.
No one's complaining, so.
And that's the other problem with Factory 5 is it depends who built the car.
Yeah, that's true.
I heard John's great.
John
John the builder is great, but
John.
yeah, Craig's terrible.
Don't go to Craig.
Don't go to Craig.
John is good.
Can't do
Got it.
shit.
Oh, the sound's okay? All right. Maybe it's just us reverberating. I don't know.
It sounds bad for us, but
We're hearing it echo, but whatever. If you guys can tolerate it, I don't care. We should have. We should fire up the 430.
yeah.
Josh, you should fire up your 430.
Oh fuck! I could.
You didn't like start disabling the clutch or anything, did you?
No, I could start. Okay.
It's impressive.
We don't have to even do anything with
Yeah.
the microphones.
I've been around a lot of loud 430s, and that sounds really good.
How much would it cost to
Whatever.
put a Liberty Walk
didn't
back
say
stuff? I don't think you need your computer hardly. Your computer, poor things, will explode its microphone.
I'll just set it on the toolbox.
Okay.
There you go.
Scott, hopefully I'll have a 360 shipped to you and I'll come get it cannonball at home. Hell yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool.
There, how's that?
That looks good. Oh yeah.
We could have a rev off and build the
We
car.
could.
I have to attest to the fact that Josh did a lot of work on that car. It was in my garage. I remember looking at the engine bay,
We have rain coming.
and
Do you need to
it
pull your
looks
car in?
like a brand new.
We can move the
engine.
GT3 forward and just scoot yours in.
Oh sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Do it, Josh. Do it. Rip it, Josh. Rip it.
Damn. That is loud over here.
Yeah, that hurts.
Oh my god. Everyone's like, my speakers blew up
Yeah.
Oh, did it blow the speakers up?
of their computers.
Yeah.
Sounds like the world is ending.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
exhaust.
Yes, it sounds really angry.
Dude, it's
A lot
awesome.
of anger there.
That should drive the mice away. Good
So
point.
wake up the dead.
Yeah.
Do we need to? We might have to move the GT3 because he wants to pull in his car because it's going to rain.
You just pull under it.
Make one in there.
Well, might have to pull the 997 forward a little.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can pull that forward too.
It's not gonna rain that long, is it?
Yeah. Maybe in like 20 minutes.
Well, I'd rather do it now before the rain gets here.
What do you think?
Oh, it's definitely gonna hit us.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I would pull it in.
It's going west at 23 knots.
All right.
Yeah, hold on. We need to move some cars around.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, just because we're gonna pull in their cars, so because I mean, it is yellow, so I mean, yellow has a chance of hail. It's just not worth the risk.
Cell's not tracking with hail, but
Yeah, until it is.
yeah, it's not worth it. It's in Texas.
In Texas, yeah,
That's what we're looking at.
yeah. I'd feel pretty bad if you guys' cars got
I'm gonna
hailed
go
up.
put my car into the.
Just in case, might as well, right?
Yeah.
I would say if we can pull GT3 Ford, 997 Ford, they can pull in both their cars. I don't know where your phone is. Wasn't it right here?
It's on top of your laptop. Probably not.
Or in the car? Sorry about this. We're playing Shuffle the Deck.
Yep.
All right. Well, let me open up the safe keys real quick. Entertain them.
Yes.
Brad.
Okay, so
My phone is my car.
That's a dangerous proposition, isn't it? Fred?
so Tyler, I heard a rumor that you were actually going to sell. Oh, there he goes. All right, so I guess I'm alone right now.
No, I can do this.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Now I can hear you.
Yeah. So Tyler, I heard a rumor that you were actually going to sell the McLaren and get a Ferrari. Is this true?
At the moment, no.
Oh, okay. See, I'm trying to get him to get a 488 or an F8.
Yeah. Well, 488.
Come on, you can. Oh, what? Oh, it's all 650. Yeah, it's 650.
Lately, it's been great. It's just so that car was always supposed to be a jumping off point for loans because you have to have supercar history to get larger supercar loans.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter your
that's
credit
true.
history or. It was always supposed to be a jumping off car. It's been 2 years.
So now it's time to get a 488 or an F8.
But it's a badass car.
So are you leaning towards the 720?
That would be the easier path at the moment. But
It's still an awesome car. That's a 720 is an awesome car.
I'm not going to be upset with either.
Are you guys in Liberty Hill? Yes, we are. Name a tequila or wine for NGS. I don't know about one for NGS, but I can name a wine for me. They're moving around cars right now. So.
You're probably competing with Mike Swift.
Yeah, that's what you hear. Oh, Jocko's watching the radar. Okay.
Yeah, it's not going to last long.
Oh, Meg's Merlot. Meg doesn't drink Merlot. Meg drinks the Italian one.
Yeah, it's
Brunello. Yeah. She drinks the Da Vinci. She drinks the Tigliano, which she likes a lot. Pale. Yeah, maybe. We might be getting some of that.
Sure.
Uh-oh. Dan's going to move the GT3. You guys can see what he's doing. There he is. He's going to move the Martinelli car. What happened? Can't fit in it? Oh, look at you. He had the wrong key. He's got to go get the right one. What's the fun while you're in Austin? We're just hanging out, having a good time, drinking, eating, working on cars, talking about stuff. And tomorrow, I guess we're going to start doing my CV joints, and we're going to do all 4 of them. So that should be interesting. There he goes. First here in Texas. Can't be Lucky you have weather like we do in California. Yeah. So these guys have to shuffle the cars around all the time, and every single time. Oh,
Just crush me over here.
no. I'm talking about the hail that you guys get.
Oh well, yeah, we get a lot of hail.
Yeah, so you don't want any bumps and lumps on your supercar, especially on an aluminum body, right?
Right, yeah. That's the thing. It doesn't take the big hail to dent one of these cars.
That's
Little hails.
Little ones can really do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has. Oh wait, why would he want a 12C over the 650?
Hugh, what do you do, Fred? I sell drugs. You want some?
Are you guys in Liberty Hill? Yes.
Fred, California
Watching the
doesn't
radar.
have weather.
The
Yes.
clouds look pretty nasty outside. Like it's really dark.
Like it's about to come down.
Yeah.
Very good out there. Sound? Do we lose sound?
No, he said it sounds like an EV, the McLaren.
Oh,
It sounds pretty good.
Huh? Yeah.
What the hell?
What can I do to change that?
That's weird.
Oh, in the chat.
Yeah,
Whoopsie poopsie.
his goes tap
I'm just
down.
wearing a G-Shock today. Nothing special.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good for you, Hugh. Sometimes they're very liberating, especially the old Mary Jane. You know what I mean?
California definitely has taxes. It doesn't
They
have.
do, but you know what? Everybody complains about taxes across the states. But if you really put everything together and add everything up, America's America. Some states are going to have better taxes in one respect, in other respects. I can tell you this right
Are you
now. If
watching
you
the
want to start a
crapper?
business in California, don't do it. Very difficult.
No.
You're destined to fail. It's like established people are making money in that state. You want a business friendly state, Texas, Arkansas, go to Nevada, go to
Tennessee.
Florida. So many other better choices.
Yes. I would not want to start what we started here in California. In fact, I'm pretty sure we couldn't have done what we did here in California.
Yeah, but Dan, you're always going to have people that sell supercars too in California.
Yeah, but I'm saying like,
I think
First of all,
so.
the amount of- oh God.
Everybody's wearing Speedmasters today.
I forgot mine.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
No,
I just typed it, but I want a vintage one from the 60s.
Oh,
Mm.
there you go.
That'd be cool.
Oof. I used to live in San Francisco and be an options trader. Taxes drove me out of it. God bless Texas.
Yeah, I pay the state of California almost $50,000 in income tax, and that's based off of what they quote unquote know I make. And I can tell you, if I didn't have to pay that, and I just had like bullshit shit around money like that, just to take that money and use it for something else, I do it in a heartbeat. But if you're gonna not do that, you have to prove to the state that you spend half your time in a different state. So. And as they say, California, they don't give up their dead. They'll go after you like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, you realize I had to pay and file California state income tax, even though I lived in Texas, because the company that I was a part owner of did business in California.
Yeah, I remember that. That sucked.
And I had to like pay substantial amounts to California. And they even like the 1 year, I guess I don't know, I guess I didn't file it or I forgot to, or I don't know what. And they came after me like 2 years later and they're like, oh, you forgot to file this. You need to pay this. And here's the late fees and all this crap. And I'm like, what the shit? It was stupid. I work for the IRS. What's your zip code, Fred?
Aren't you Canadian?
The whistleblower for IRS is pretty good.
It's the mounted IRS. So it's okay.
The mounted
The
IRS?
IRS is IRS. That's the federal income tax. So that you're going to pay that no matter where you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're screwed on
But
that.
Hugh lives
But
in
it's the franchise tax board in California who
Yeah.
wants your money.
Oh, dude, we actually. So you think Texas is super business friendly, but we actually had to pay franchise tax this year
Really?
because
Oh,
it's
geez.
based on your revenue, not on your profit,
Oh,
Which
wow.
is total bullshit.
which is bullshit. So like, we didn't make on paper, we barely made any profit, barely, right? Because that's true. We had to spend almost all our money buying the cars so that we could sell the cars and all this other stuff, right? But we sold over $6 million in cars. So our revenue exceeded the threshold to be taxed at, even though we didn't really make any profit.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's a good problem to have, but it's crazy.
I mean, I'd really have it be where it's taxed on profit. And if I was making so much profit that they charged me tax, I'd be like, woohoo.
Take it. Man.
Like, that's like when people are like bitching about like, oh, I have to pay like capital gains tax. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
You're making money on money. Pay the taxes.
Montana plates. Yeah.
For everyone.
What?
It's just a matter of time before they close that
mine?
loophole.
Yeah.
Mine's plugged in.
Nope.
No, I think
Oh, we
Montana
didn't plug it in.
that tight as long as they can.
Damn, I can't hear Josh.
That was smart, Dan. We plugged in the laptop, but not actually plugged it in.
There was
Let's
no
go.
beers at dinner. None.
0. There. Oh, that's better.
Here's the thing about businesses. America needs them. And you can't really start going after all the business owners and overtaxing them and taking everything that they got. As a business owner, you get a lot of opportunities to have loopholes and money that you can take as like a fringe benefit. You can literally pay some of your expenses and everything through the company, which, you know, it doesn't go at the end of the day, it's your taxable income. And if business owners play their cards right, your taxable income is very low. That's your goal. You don't want to sit there and say, oh, here, you know what, whatever jurisdiction or municipality that you're in, you don't want to sit there and just say, oh, here, you know, bend me over and take all my money. So as a business owner, and I'm sure that's a lot of people that are watching, there are a whole handful of business owners as well, because usually in the supercar industry, you get a lot of business owners. That's the whole goal, is to, you know, not have to claim a lot of that. And in order to be in a state that is tax friendly, you want to be somewhere where they have those rules and regulations that just don't overburden the business owners, because you want business. We hire people. We bring economy to the area. I mean, like NG Supercars. I think it's the coolest business in the area. So, and it brings income. It brings money.
Certainly Beverly Hills.
And
Yes.
people.
Certainly within this
You
3
bring a lot
blocks.
of tax money.
Yeah. And everyone, I mean, it's cool. It's a cool entity. The building is cool. I think it's the nicest building in the area, really. I mean, that's my take.
The county thinks so too.
The county loves us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They especially love our tax assessment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They're doing that to everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of these municipalities need money right now because of inflation and what's been going on.
Oh, damn. Gabe's in Hawaii.
Nice.
What's up, Gabe?
Good job. My only thing, like, I don't have a problem with taxes. I feel like taxes are something you should have to pay to help whatever. Like, you know, it's a good thing. But what I don't like is, as a business owner, what chaps my ass is I feel like there's a lot of like stupid things. It's like, why don't they just make it like one tax thing? Like, you know, why does it have to have like we have a tax, we get taxed on a franchise tax, we have a property tax, we have our income tax, we have what's that valuable property something, whatever assessment bullshit thing where they're taxing us because we own like furniture. Like literally this couch costs me money just because I own it.
Hmm.
And it's stupid. Like it's
Personal
like,
property
and they just,
tax.
yeah, the personal property tax, whatever. And it's just some random number they pulled out of a hat that they assessed us this year. And like they're like, oh, you guys have $50,000 worth of stuff. And we're like, no, we really don't. We've got like 2 lifts, two toolboxes, and my Amazon $100 couch. So, you know, taxation's not theft. That's so stupid.
Well,
I hate
all our money goes.
Jalco, there is SCCA in Hawaii. Some people I used to autocross with would go instruct at Evo school in Hawaii to do like autocross school as their vacation. Then I'll
Jeez.
fly out to Hawaii and instruct.
Canada Stubby categorized as a religious facility for tax purposes. We all worship Ferraris. I
We
love
talked
that
about
idea.
this, yeah.
That is actually a really good idea.
You could
I should-
probably
we're
pull
gonna
it off
create our own
nowadays,
religion.
too.
It's gonna be the religion of Moses.
We have a monk.
Well, he's next door, but I'll get ordained. Let's do it, man.
Well, do you understand?
Religion of Mo.
Well, okay, so I ordained myself, and now it's tax free, right? That's it.
Oh, now this is a religious channel? Oh, this is
Oh
great.
yeah, this is crap. I said I'd never talk about politics or
Oh, no.
religion. And we're talking about both. No, that's whatever. Anyway, the taxes are something to bitch about, but I wish it was like they didn't kick in until you were really kicking ass.
Yeah.
Like it makes it so much harder. Like there's all these extra barriers to getting to that point at which you're succeeding. Like Josh and I aren't living high in the hog. Like we're not there yet. Like I'm sure we will get there, but it's hard and it's more difficult because of the current taxes, is what I'm going to say. Like that, it just makes it more challenging.
Well, Dan, you know what they say, right? No romance without finance.
Okay. Sure.
The old fashions are coming
You
back.
got to pay to
Right.
play.
They wore off.
Yeah.
Got to pay to play.
Well, that's true.
I can tell you Como County makes more money from me than I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how I feel sometimes. It's like,
we pay the
Yeah.
county sometimes.
That's one thing that I
more
have
than
noticed.
we make.
Texas has very high property tax in its municipalities. California doesn't. So, I mean, and they can only reassess, I think, maximum of 3%. They usually reassess 1.25 to 3%. But-
is that true for businesses too?
No, remember I told you they're trying to
it's only
reassess my
homestead,
building.
right?
Yeah,
So that's the problem.
yeah,
My home is capped out. You can only go up 10% in Texas.
right.
But this building is not. There's no exemptions, no nothing.
Yeah,
They should
And
do
that's what's
exemptions
kinda
for
weak.
small businesses, though. They really should.
Yeah, so if we were Samsung, who's opening up that whatever
They
like
probably
4
pay
billion.
no property tax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that $4 billion property that they are building out in Tyler or whatever it is, it's massive. I'm pretty sure they have some sort of break with the government. Then they're like, oh, we're not going to tax you for 2 decades
Yep.
or something. And here's us, like, Josh and Dan, little guys trying to start business, and we're paying up the nose. So that's what's just frustrated about. That's what bothers me. I wish it was all one level playing
You
field.
just gotta grease some palms. Give away some Ferraris.
So
to
that's the crappy
politicians.
part. We're not in the city.
Oh, true.
If we were in the city of Liberty Hill, I would be running for mayor right now.
Dan, I'd vote for you.
Yeah, but because we're
County
in the,
commissioner, I vote for you.
I'd have to go for
I
like,
can vote for you.
I'd be like county. Actually, you could vote for me. That's true.
I'll
So-
vote for you too. I mean, apparently everybody votes everywhere, right?
Oh shit! Now we're getting there.
No,
God.
No problem. I'll vote here. I'll vote in SoCal. I'll vote in Florida. Scott, I'll help you out.
Yeah. Anyway, what? Oh, the Pure Songway.
Yeah, can't
Wait,
repeat that.
I don't
view.
know. Incentives. So Pure Songway, cool or expensive supermodel wife? It's garbage. Did anyone else happen to read Jeremy Clarkson's review of the Pure Songway?
No, that's probably funny though.
He wrote a review of it, and it's scathing. It's awesome. It was really good. You should go read it.
Does he not like it?
No, he did not like it. Yeah, it was. It felt it. Yeah, he did a good job.
Those Grand Wagoneers are a beast. Like they're huge.
Oh God, yeah, they're massive.
Yeah. It's like I would.
Wait, you rented one of those out in Hawaii? What? Why?
there's 7 people.
Oh, there's 7 of you guys.
No,
Never mind.
just Gabe by himself. In the
Oh,
Grand Wagoneer.
okay. Well, I thought he was just saying it could fit 7, but no, you're saying you have 7. Oh, never mind. Okay. God. Oh, that's the beer kicking in.
Yep.
There it is. Let's see. I like that. Someone told me the other day, if you're chasing women, you'll always be broke. Chase women first, and women will chase you.
That's kind of like a statement from the manosphere.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true anymore, but sure.
Chase excellence, don't chase money.
That can go into our new
Or
religion.
no, don't
Oh,
change
okay,
them.
yeah.
Excellent.
That's one of our 10 commandments.
One of our
One of
10
our 10
commandments.
commandments.
11 commandments, 12 commandments.
Chase money,
Yeah.
not women.
We have 12 cylinders, is what it's called. They're not commandments.
No, it's chilindres.
Cylindres.
Chilindres.
Yes.
TM.
Dude, I like this idea. We need to start our own religion. I wonder if that could,
Yeah.
You could
you
do
know,
it. Nobody can say you can't because then you could sue them.
yeah.
So
I-
stupid.
You drizzle.
I mean, if I say I believe in, Enzo's ghost or whatever, and that he is my god, who are they to disagree?
Wait, he's dead?
No,
I still see him.
no, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, he's not dead. Ooh,
There it
I
is.
hear the rain.
Hey Hugh, I have no problems letting her do the work.
There it is.
Oh,
Yay!
oh my
Yay!
goodness!
The rain came. Good move.
Coming
We moved it ours.
down.
Nice. Take an oath of celibacy, and everyone in the stub wears robes with the NGS logo on the back. Dude, I love this.
We make the religion. We don't have
Hey,
to.
there's
Oh yeah.
We-
Why would we
Matt.
don't? No.
Matt?
In fact, we encourage not being celibate.
I think that's the opposite.
Everything was looking good until just
Ooh.
Wait a minute, Ferrari Matt, you bought a car in April and you're still waiting for a title again. What car was this?
Yeah.
You should have checked the title before you bought it.
How?
Worst luck.
Is this CNC, Matt?
Yeah.
yeah. Matt's in California, so
That's tough luck.
it could
Jeez,
take a little
what is-
while to get titled. The DMV is really behind in
By the
California.
way, it may be harder to hear us shortly if it really comes down.
Yep.
My dad said if you want to make a lot of money, start a new religion. No, it's not flash flood strong.
It's tiny.
It's a little sprinkle.
It's a little storm.
Yeah.
It's just it was a stronger storm.
It's the last band of that tropical storm.
Yeah.
Fair coat.
Speaking of prayer, 499P endures a tough night to win Le Mans. Church bells ringing in Maranello. Yeah, dude.
I cannot wait for all the special editions.
Yeah.
They're going to start milking the Le Mans really hard.
Dude, I can't believe you could buy those things. That's
amazing.
awesome. Like, okay, Ferrari's done a lot of dumb shit, including the Pure Sangue lately. But the 499P being available to the public,
Yeah, but how many Ferraris do you have to buy to get that?
I don't care.
No,
The fact that
yeah.
it's available is cool.
Yeah, the idea that you can just go buy a de-restricted
Yeah.
prototype race car is
That's badass. Come on.
so dumb.
How much are they?
Oh, I'm sure it's many millions.
I'm looking it up. 5.4 million.
That's it. It's only 5.5 mil.
Let's
Yeah.
just sell everything.
Yeah, we got
just
this.
get one, and that'll be part of our religion. That'll be part of our religion.
It's the religion. Yeah. Wait a minute. If it's a private religion, can't we just get it for free? We gotta just be like,
well, we can deduct it, right?
yeah.
I mean, that's on a total another level than anything else
Yeah.
you could possibly buy.
I'm pretty sure it's not street legal.
No, no.
It's Texas. No one cares.
That's true. Oh, we can keep it in our dealership because you don't have to register shit in the dealership.
It'd also be fine in Florida.
Yeah,
So,
Florida. They don't
Florida,
care.
whatever. Just you're good.
I swear to God, they're the Wild West for cars. They don't care. They're just like, okay. Oh,
I
Yeah.
agree, Caro. Jocko should get a 499p.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
We all agree.
yep. You have to now, Jocko. We told you.
I mean, admittedly, I'd rather you buy my GT40. That's because I'm selfish. Wait a minute. You're in my religion. Jocko, I command thee, go buy my GT40.
Yes.
If not, you'll be shunned for eternity.
Yeah. Fred, what's the clock update?
Actually, no. I've given the reins to Josh. He has all of the proprietary stuff. He even improved it.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I made one clock.
yeah. He made a clock, and
I
it looks
redid the graphics.
exactly
though.
like
It
mine,
looks pretty
if not
cool.
better.
So he has yellow paint and some screwdrivers.
Yeah, right. And
I
lots
actually
of
I redid the graphic for the face of it. so that
Oh, cool.
it's real high resolution and looks like the 458.
What did Josh say?
or whatever.
I can't hear him.
Ooh.
My speaker's off.
I wonder, how that would work if you started a religion in insurance.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We should find all the loopholes and milk them.
I mean, the Pope was given like Lamborghinis and stuff, so they have to
True.
be able to.
Do they insure them?
They're insured by God.
Do you need to insure your car? No, I have the Lord.
But Dan can't pay for all of our cars,
Right?
Well, nobody's saying that Dan is the Lord. He just speaks for the Lord Enzo.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a disciple.
I am a prophet of Enzo,
Yeah.
which is my religion, which I created.
Did you write it on golden plates that you can't find?
Hold on. Yes, give me a minute. Anyone got some gold plates?
Their special underwear. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
question.
I mean, I'm wearing some pretty special underwear. I think it's got duckies on it.
Are we still allowed to drink soda in our religion?
Oh yeah, it's encouraged.
All right.
Caffeine is totally encouraged. Alcohol is demanded. It's a requirement, actually. You can't be a part of the religion if you don't drink alcohol.
All right, I'm still in.
It's gonna be like the anti-religion religion, where everything's like, it's, instead of the 10 Commandments, where it's like, don't do this, it's all gonna be do this. Instead of like, don't covet your neighbor's wife, you'd be like, check out your neighbor's wife, she's hot.
Covet your neighbor's wife.
Man, that's brilliant.
That's right? Right? I mean, the whole like killing thing, we're gonna be like, okay, kill them only if you have to.
if they really deserve it.
If they really, really screwed you over, killing's acceptable. But only in those chances,
The problem is this has the potential to be way too popular.
Well, we require a 20% tithe.
Oh yeah, the tithing. Yeah, we gotta get to that part. Mm. Wait, we could create our own money.
Jonathan, yes, I do.
Oh my god.
And possibly, if things go right, a 430 Spider.
And a 308.
Yeah, Fred's wallet's burning.
Yeah, you got a 308 too. Don't forget about
And,
that.
yeah. 458, F8, 308, and possibly a 430 Spider by next week.
I heard Fred wants to pay top
I wanna
dollar for
convert it.
Abu Dhabi Blue 430 Scuderia too.
I would.
Just really top dollar.
Oh yeah.
Like
All
really
the dollar.
all the dollars.
You can tell these guys get laid.
Oh, I get laid.
And by laid, you mean like I lay in a bed and go to sleep. Or if you're Fred, you just fall asleep in this chair earlier.
Do the work.
He had
I'm not putting any effort in.
the post dinner and post drinks nap before showtime.
We did go to dinner and eat way too much and probably drank too much at dinner.
Yes.
Right before this.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Thou shalt exceed 100 miles per hour.
Thou must.
Daily.
Thou
Daily.
must exceed 100 miles per hour. Thou must remove thy catalytic converters.
No. The environment.
Thou will keep the catalytic converters on your daily driver.
There you go.
Honestly, I know everybody removes the cats, but
Not everyone.
I know.
I know, but it actually creates a little bit of back pressure on the bottom end. And if you're not going to mechanically change your camshaft train, the only other thing you can do is remap the car, right? To compensate for the low end that you
I
possibly
mean, yeah, that's
lose.
why you send off the computers to get a tune.
Yeah, because essentially what you do, you lean out your bottom end to compensate
Yeah,
for
you
that
want to
loss of
fatten it up a
power.
little.
But if you really want to do it right, you change your cam to change your lift and
Well,
duration.
You don't have to, on the Scud, I don't need to change out the cams because the variators will take care of it.
The what?
The variators will take care of the cam advancing.
They advance, but it doesn't change it doesn't change the lift and the duration. It'll change the timing,
Yeah,
but it won't change the lift.
It'll
and
change the
duration.
timing, it won't change the lift, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's still gonna, I'm gonna get, okay, so I pull the cats on that thing and I get a tune. And so it's not maybe 100% efficiency that I could, achieve without new camshafts, but it's going to probably get it to like 95% there.
Yeah. It actually changes the position of the camshaft, right? In relation to the crank.
Rotates the cams forward and back.
Okay. It's not like the Honda VTEC where it actually has like a
No, it's
hydraulic
not
pin.
two separate lobes.
Yeah, with the different.
It's a
lobes.
hydraulic. You have hydraulic pressure that literally moves the cam.
Right.
We don't speak ill of VTEC.
No,
It's part of our religion.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
VTEC
but
is-
it's a
VTEC
variable
is
valve
acceptably
timer
cool.
technology.
It was great technology for the time. I mean, who would have thought of that? Hey, you know, it'd be really
Talk about the
cool
new
to have two
Bugatti.
cam lobes.
I don't think any of us care about the new Bugatti.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Does anyone care about it?
There, we've talked about it. Someone asked
Okay,
questions.
yeah.
It was really on my radar because I can definitely buy one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
More ugly than the last model.
I mean, I'll just solicit them with my godliness and be like, my religion demands that you give this to me
Yeah.
for a sacrifice.
yeah, what's being sacrificed?
I don't know.
I am excited that Bugatti is not going down the electric car path because
Oh, that's
they,
good, too.
they basically said all the people who are their customers don't want an electric.
No, they don't.
So maybe that'll help make the industry not just all go there.
Hey, Dan, are you getting angry?
No,
He was asking.
no, I'm not. Why?
I don't know. He's
When's
asking.
getting
if he's
angry?
getting
Let's
angry.
go.
Let's go.
No. That's
Okay.
not big-
He's just asking.
Okay. Thou shalt shift on the rev limiter, lest thy valves float, thy over revs smite thee.
That's good.
I like this.
So even your RPM range, right? What's your most limiting factor? What limits your RPM range the most, aside from the manufacturer's limitations?
Guilt.
It's going to be your valve train.
I feel bad smacking the rev limiter.
I feel bad going over the rev limiter.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's going to be your valve train because anytime you have a very high RPM, if you don't have the spring tension,
Sure.
Your valves
You are putting the engine at risk of failure more so than when it's not at the rev limiter,
yeah, and then after that, it's the counterweight on your crankshaft.
right? And well, you're just praying to God that those springs are really good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if they have a lot of attention, or if you're using high rev springs, they're only good for so long. And if
Yeah.
you have too much tension, what happens? You flatten your cam lobes, right?
Sure.
Yeah, and then you lose a little bit of that lift over
Yeah.
time. So
Mouse problem seems to be okay, knock on wood. We've shored up the place pretty good. Seems to be okay. The FUV soccer mom or cool dad? Soccer mom.
Sorry.
What's it?
I support anything with a V12.
But don't call it a Ferrari,
I mean, it's okay. It's a Ferrari. They make an Urus.
which is terrible.
Yeah,
worse
but
than
it is what it is. I don't know.
First of all-
it doesn't bother me that much.
Well, why is it both SUVs have the worst names?
Well, that's fair.
Urus and Persongwer. It's terrible.
Is the Urus also a bull? Right, because they name all the cars after bulls. So
It's they're bullfighters.
Okay.
Bullfighters, not bulls.
I thought it
They're all
was- I
after
thought it was
famous
fighting bulls.
bullfighters.
But Urus is an interesting bull.
Yeah, I know,
thought it was a
right?
bull.
Hey, what's your name? Urus. What do you do? I fight bulls. Oh shit. All right. Suicide doors. Come on. SUV. No.
You just don't like SUVs in general.
I hate SUVs. They're pointless. Well, they're not pointless, but they aren't sport. First of all, why is it sport utility vehicle? It should just be like utility vehicle.
It was the
Actually,
other
maybe S
term
is
for sport.
slow.
Well, yeah.
Slow utility vehicle. That sounds
It was the
appropriate.
other term for sport, where it's like you could put stuff in it and it takes over.
Oh,
multiple
like
things.
sport, like I'm going camping.
Not necessarily like fast
Sporty.
car sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It makes some sort of sense. I'll give him the credit there. It's fine. Says the
It
Ram.
was the 90s.
My Ram is a tow truck for the. I'll have you know, most of the miles in that truck were towing vehicles. So, and by the way, that thing is comfy as shit. And I live in Texas, so them's fighting words. Come at me, bro.
Ram.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw McLaren might make an SUV.
I agree.
Ooh.
I think it's inevitable. I think financially they
They have to.
Who the hell's gonna buy that?
Someone dumb.
Somebody who wants to buy a 720.
Someone who can afford
Someone who's got
$30,000
enough money that their wife wants one.
Or enough wives.
Enough wives. Yeah. Actually, I didn't. Yeah, that was not a Freudian slip.
Which cylinder is that? How many wives can you have in this religion?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Dan, you sold a recent Porsche, the 993, right?
Yeah, we sold
Today?
93. Yep. We still have the GT3 and the GT4. If you can't dodge it, grab it. That was perfect timing for that.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, there's Casey.
Casey's in the house.
Hi, Casey.
Oh,
What's up, Casey?
you should come out here, Casey.
Yeah.
Fred and you can go not get high.
Look, I don't do drugs. I sell them.
No, you don't do drugs. You smoke them.
Hey, there you go.
Casey, are you still liking the RS?
He hasn't even driven it yet.
Not yet. He hasn't driven
Getting
it?
a PPF done on it right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
It's getting the full PPF treatment first.
Yeah, Casey, you're here too, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
over
let's
in
hang.
Mom's house.
Hours away.
Come over
Go have some
tomorrow.
dinner or some lunch.
Yeah,
Maybe
come
a
for
big
lunch
breakfast.
tomorrow. That's a good idea. Yeah. Tomorrow.
That'd be cool.
All we need to do is fly Jocko down, get Scott to catch a plane,
Yeah.
a couple others, and we have a party. God says live off the land and buds. Jeez. You guys are way too into that stuff. Is he still in town? I don't know.
He's in Texas.
He's in Texas. That's not really town, though.
No.
If you're like a half a tank of gas away, you're not really in town.
Even getting here is all of 15 miles, and it takes 45 minutes because of traffic and stoplights.
That's true.
There's more time sitting at stoplights than there's driving to come here.
That's true.
It's insane.
I have one decent road on the way here, and then it's all bad.
Which road?
It's if you keep going, from where my house is up towards like where Ronald Reagan is.
Oh, yeah.
There's one of those. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay. One of those little back roads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
okay.
about it.
DP,
what's
what's
the-
preventing you from affording the car?
What?
Why can't you
It
buy it?
means you can't afford the gas.
We only live once.
Afford the freight?
Have the boys find you a really nice car. They'll get you the best deal.
What? No. You're
Well,
promising
you
crap.
might
I can't
have, you
deliver
might
it.
have one already.
Well, I mean,
he doesn't want to
Why
pay for the
not?
gas.
You could. You can find them. If they want something, you can find something for them.
Yeah. So the most disappointing thing about driving here for me is I have a really good road that I take every time I'm coming here, and there's like a 95% chance I'm gonna get stuck behind a cement truck or a dump truck. Every single time.
Yep.
It's so disappointing because you're like, yes, there's no one on it, and then you catch up to one. You're like, no.
Yeah.
Or my favorite is, so there's a stoplight I have to turn on to 183 before I turn on to that road, and every time I turn on to 183, I'm stuck behind a cement truck or whatever, and I just floor it. I go as fast as I can to get as far ahead of everyone as I can, so I can make sure that I can actually hit the fun road, and try and enjoy it. But it fails almost every time. Yeah, it sucks. Yes, it's a good road.
Mm-hmm.
It's not super awesome, but it's enough. It's fun. It's got some good turns, good speeds.
Gets the job done.
Yeah. I actually, I was driving home from work, and there was I don't know, some of you might have seen my short, a dump truck bed on a wide load trailer, and they were heading on 29, they turned onto 1869 to go back to 183, and they were like making a right-hand turn onto 1869 from 29, which is like 140 degree angle or something, like it's way more than 90 degrees. So first of all, that thing was like way out, blocking traffic, doing all this crazy crap. And then he finally makes the turn, like the wheels are, way off of the curbs. There was a truck at the exact intersection that rolled over because he turned it too short. recently. So I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So I do a short on it saying, like, this is stupid. Like, this truck is on a really dangerous road for this truck. Because not only have I seen that semi-truck flipped over, I've seen 2 other semi-trucks flipped over on that road in the few short years that I've been coming to the stub. So it's like a year and a half that we bought the stub. So in a year and a half, I've seen 3+ semis flipped over on this road. So I'm thinking, probably shouldn't be taking a wide load on this narrow-ass, twisty, steep shoulder, dangerous road. So I do a video on that, and everyone chastises me, giving me so much crap. It was funny. I enjoyed it. It was great. What?
Yeah, I saw that comment. I didn't.
Casey said it. It was. Casey said he and Fred should do something bad to a brisket.
In that case, I'm supportive.
Yeah, I guess.
Supportive, but I don't want to be there either.
I'm not sure. Yeah. But go have fun with that. Okay.
No.
It's probably not the greatest use of words.
Yeah.
I can think of other words. Anywho, what else is going on? Yeah, we've been on the hunt for cars, and there's not much out there, and the few cars that are overpriced or crap. So, Fred, tell Dan how great the first gen Honda NSX really is. No, man, no, it's not.
It is good.
It's okay. It's overhyped.
Fair.
My true assessment of that car is if you're going to buy it because you like it. Don't buy it because you're going to expect some really overpowered car. It's really horrible. I mean, it's gutless. I think the Prelude with the 2.0 SI engine can actually beat its brains out. I mean, it's not really anything fast. You're lucky if it's even a 5-second car, right? I mean, you guys agree with me?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
grossly underpowered.
Slower
Yeah.
than 5 seconds.
And the new NSX, it's fast, but you're wasting your money. Nobody wants that car.
No one wants it.
I went and saw it in person. It wasn't impressive. And the guy at the dealership wouldn't leave me alone. Oh, come on, I'll make you a deal. No, I don't want it. I just came to see it in person. What do you think? Well, I'm not buying it, right?
We're not only looking for Ferraris and Porsches. Actually, we're looking for lots of different things. We just
Anything we can make money on.
anything we can make money on. Ferrari is obviously our primary concern because we like them the most, and I would argue we know them the best. But I mean, we look for Lamborghinis, McLarens, Porsches. Obviously, we look for apparently Trans Am WS6s occasionally and other weird shit. I mean, we've had a Honda S2000. We've had what else? I mean, Mercedes, couple Mercedes. We've had all sorts of stuff.
Personally, Dan, I don't think there's any secret sauce. You get all walks of people that come in and want all kinds of cars.
Sure.
You
Yeah.
get one in and you think, oh, shoot, and then all of a sudden somebody just walks in and buys it and says, that's what I want.
I would say like our focus is like fun sport cars, right? That's why it's NG supercars, not like NG only Ferraris.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
Which supercars, whatever. I mean, we're using the very broad supercars context, right? Go for bulk 355 standards. You're welcome. Good luck finding a bulk of 355s.
Everyone thinks their 355 is worth
They're still,
top dollar.
yeah, they're still in COVID pricing on 355s, and they're smoking crack.
And I don't know. The risk if you get a bad one seems so expensive.
Totally not
It's
worth
just-
it. 355s,
Well,
I don't understand the current pricing on them. They're a great car, but they are not a $200,000 car.
No.
There are so many options I would take over a 355 at 200 grand.
And any time that you have to take out an engine out of a car to do even the simpler service, that's a really onerous task.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like a total turnoff.
And that's the thing about like the 355s, 348s, Testarossas, you really, really have to want that car.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause you
you
gotta
gotta
put up
want
with
that
this
car
crap.
because you want that car and you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Right? And you're willing to throw money at it because you want the car. It's not a good investment car. Yes, there's gonna be people who are gonna take that out of context and be like, "Oh, but I made money on my 355." It's like you happen to ride the COVID tail. Like, congratulations, because if you remember, 3 years ago, those things were worth 50 grand. Like, no one wanted a 355 4 years ago. No one.
When I
Dan, do you
bought-
remember that yellow one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Fred was looking at one. It was like $42,000.
No, it wasn't that low. It was listed at 57.
Yeah,
And then I did like a FaceTime with you and I shifted through the gears and you're all like, tell him you can get it for 50. I'm like, I'll buy it for 50. And the guy said, okay, we'll give it to you for 50.
that's
My
right.
manager's out for 2 days. The guy comes back and the manager calls me up and says, no, that's 57. Then I called you up and you're like, just give him 57. That's still a good deal. And I'm like, no, I have principles. I'm not buying the car. And then what happens? The price doubles.
yeah.
You said the same thing to me about the F40 when it was listed for 1.5 at the dealer, and that guy's like, "Well, I can get it to you guys." You remember that coked out guy? Remember
Yes.
the salesman? He's like, "I can probably get it to you guys for 1.35, maybe 1.4 million." And Dan, you were like, "Dude, mark my words, this thing's going to be worth well over 2 million one day." And I'm like, I don't know what happened. What happened?
Yeah.
The answer is always buy the car.
Yeah.
Right.
It always is. It's,
Yeah.
should
It's
I
not a
buy it?
rational thing.
Should I buy it? Yeah, you should buy it.
Yeah.
Because if your mind's already there thinking about it, like,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
and
I'll
if
get
it
that
causes
car one
financial
day.
ruin, fine.
Whatever.
Whatever.
You had fun.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. It's about
Everybody dies.
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, the game isn't who has the most money at death wins. No, that sounds terrible. Have I driven the GCC for Lusso with the V12? I've driven FFs with the V12. I have not driven the GCC.
I've driven the Lusso with the V12.
I've driven the Lusso T, but not the Lusso V12. So no. I've driven the A12.
yeah. Jocko, if you're looking for a touring car instead of a boring Porsche, you should get like a F12 or A12.
E12.
A12. Yeah.
A12 is great. F12 is the same money as a GT3 touring, though.
Yeah. If it's one of the Halo 5 Ferraris, buy it. Yeah. It's kind of hard to go wrong with those. Like, I could see where there might be times where they come back down a little, but they're generally always going to go up because there's only so many of them and everyone's always going to want them.
Yeah.
So, F40, F50, LaFerrari, Enzo, 288 GTO, doesn't matter. Those things are always going to go up overall.
I think that they should have limited the production of the SF90. That should have been a special car.
They have the
know.
XX that is a special car.
I think they intentionally didn't so they could amortize the cost of the hybrid system to develop it for the 296. But
That's not bad.
it would have certainly been nice for customers.
We watched,
Remember when it
Dan and
first
I
came
watched an SF90
Suggested
that
it
was
to be limited.
SF90 that was a
Yeah.
year old. That was Assetto Fiorano with like 1,000 miles on it. Go for $100,000 under sticker.
Mhm.
Like 2 days
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, yeah. Jocko, it is fast.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
it's, and it's
stupid
planted.
I mean, I feel like I saw an SF90 for like under the price of a Pista when I was
Yeah.
like on Auto Trader
It
the other
is
day. And it's
planted.
like, I mean, at some point you
They're
do start
tanking.
looking at it where it's like, while it is while it's under warranty,
I
that's
mean,
the time to own it. And,
yeah,
Get
get rid of it before that warranty's up on the
Yeah.
battery.
Yep.
What's your long-term plan with yours, Jocko? I'm curious. 191 at Daytona. That's all he.
Jocko's pot committed.
That's it. That's all he. That's it. That's his plan right there. Something. Yeah.
I'm
Do it again.
going to say this for everyone to listen and to hear this. The SF90 is that much better of a car than the 296. I've driven them both.
Yeah.
It's way better. It's very planted. It's got the torque in the right places. The 296 is kind of missing in some respects,
I'm not gonna
and
argue
it's
that.
just it's planted. It's
296
wide.
is
It's a
like
good car.
half the cost.
And like
Yeah,
500,
it is,
600
but
pounds
Not
lighter.
really
Yeah.
anymore.
This of 90 is heavy though. Like
It
you
is.
can
Yeah,
feel it.
the
It's a-
weight's killer.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, it's impressive the 296 is as light as it is.
Yeah, with all that
Considering the-
hybrid system.
Stuff.
Most of the special 911s are still pretty expensive. Yeah. I mean, GT3s, GT2s, they're up there. What's strange is we joke about this, the 2015s and 16 GT3s, because of the engine issue, are like severely undervalued right now because everyone's scared of those cars because all of the original factory warranty that they extended because of the engine problem are all expiring this year and next year. So people are dumping those things left and right and no one's buying them. And like us as a dealer, we refuse to buy them a lot of times unless it's got paperwork showing the engine's been replaced. Because we can't take that. Like if we buy one of those and the engine hasn't been replaced, first question everyone asks, has the engine been replaced? We don't know. Okay, I don't want it.
Yep.
So we just, it's not an IMS. It's the engines blew up. I don't remember what it was. What was that?
Was it the valve lifters? Was it?
Something weird in the, like they grenaded a bunch of engines in a very short period of time, and so they replaced, I don't know, probably half the cars got new engines, and they put what was it, 10-year warranty on it.
Yeah, there was an interview with like Pruninger, and they said that the recall cost of that engine failure took away all of the profit from the entire GT program over its existence.
Dang.
Oh, over the
Yeah.
wow.
If you don't spin a rod bearing, 99% of the time, a lot of the main bearing failures is on the thrust bearing. That's usually what you lose because that has most of the pressure. And if that isn't clearanced correctly, that they spin. So I think BMW had that problem with a lot of their engines, if I'm not mistaken. The E36, is it? What engine was Loper's that spun the bearing?
He had an F80,
Yeah,
but
I think that was a thrust bearing.
I don't know. BMW and bearing problems just
Yeah.
really fit together perfect.
They've done a very good job at engineering rod bearings.
The air-cooled Porsches have that problem, just like they do with the Volkswagen air-cooled engines on the thrust face of the bearings, because of the nature of the flat engine. There's a lot of thrust on that bearing, so it all depends. I mean, if they take their time and they engineer it properly, they can compensate for that. But a lot of times they're just really quick to get these engines out. They don't test them properly. And they say, oh, yeah, we'll deal with it later. Because at the end of the day, corporations, they look at profit versus liability, right?
The 5.9s, you missed the bottom already. It's too late. So, no, they're not near the bottom. You're too late.
The pricing on the 599s?
Yeah, they already bottomed. They bottomed years ago. They're not coming down. They're only going up now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them. I bought my 5.9, like just happenstance at the very bottom. Like there's no way you could have ever replicated how cheap I got that car. It was the absolute bottom. And now since then I've not seen them ever be that cheap again. Ever. They just keep going up.
Yeah, the Ferrari market is strange that way. It's got a very unusual demand.
People in the US won't buy Canadian imported cars because they're dumb. And they don't realize that they're the same car as the ones in the US. But because it's got a Canadian history, they don't want it. And yes, they probably have some preconceived notion that it'll be rusty or whatever.
I mean, most of Canada would be rusty.
Yeah. So and there's more to it than that. Like, yes, the Canadian dollar's cheap right now. So yeah, you go buy a Canadian car and it's cheaper, but then you got to pay the import fees, which is 2.5%. You have to wait for the car to get imported, which takes over a month. You have to do it. So like as a dealership, it's stupid. It's pointless. Like why we're going to jump all these hurdles when there's plenty of cars in the US that we can just not have to deal with that. So why take that extra effort and risk?
Unless it's something really, really special.
Yeah, if you're looking for something really particular, like you really want like an unusual color
Yeah,
or something like that, and then it's across
As
the
as a individual like end buyer,
Yeah.
not a problem. I would be totally comfortable if I was buying a car for me. As a dealer, it's pointless.
Yeah.
Like it's not a money making endeavor.
Hmm.
It doesn't make sense financially for us to do it. But yeah, exactly. If you like see some great car and it's a good price and it's in Canada, hell yeah, I would buy it personally. I wouldn't give a shit. Oh shit, it's 9:30. On that note, yeah, that went quick. Well, thanks for joining us again, as always. And sorry, I am terrible and haven't edited any videos this week. Too bad. There'll be some videos this weekend, I guess. I have to edit them tomorrow, I suppose. Yeah, it's been a frustrating week because I thought we were going to have my car done, and then that didn't happen. We thought we were going to have Josh's car done. That didn't happen. So it's been hard to get a video
Good night, JS.
totally wrapped up. So anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Bye.